Hey everyone, Harmony DeVoe, Grown Woman Talk. This is the final episode of my first season. I know I said that on 12, but you know what? This has been so exciting. Got so much feedback. Thank you to all of you who support Grown Woman Talk with Harmony DeVoe. For those of you who don't know about it, go to my channel, subscribe and like. It is Harmony DeVoe Official on YouTube. Share, talk about it. The whole thing with Grown Woman Talk is about adult conversations. Mostly it goes with women, of course, but I've also had the opportunity to interview with males too and get different perspectives on relationships, being single, being married, different things that, like I said on the first episode, I will be talking about that would be uncomfortable and weird for some of you. So the whole purpose is, if we're grown, why can't we talk about it? What are we afraid of? So on the final episode for this particular season, I wanted to just go a little bit more in depth, get a little tasteful, but a little adult, okay? So the opinions, again, that I express on Grown Woman Talk are just that. They are opinions, okay? Hey, by the way, check out my music. Go to www.harmonydevoe.com. For those of you who don't know me, I am an independent recording artist, also songwriter. I am a model and actor now, hey? So listen, I want to have a really adult moment with you, adult conversation with you, because I've had women call me, even guys call me, and give me various subjects that they want to talk about. And so then they shy away when I say, well, you want to be a guest on Grown Woman Talk and talk about it with me? And then they get scared. I got a phone call the other day. I won't even tell you who it was. Somebody I know. And she was like, Harmony, I want you to talk about XYZ. I want you to talk about oral sex and when you're, doing stuff with a guy who may not be circumcised. What the hell? Why you can't talk about that? A guy that ain't circumcised is the same as a guy who is circumcised. And they're not circumcised for several different reasons. It may be religious beliefs. It may be their mama just ain't feel like getting them circumcised. It may be that they ain't believe in that. A circumcised penis is the same as a circumcised or uncircumcised. I mean, just make sure it's clean. You don't want to just be going all down there and doing stuff you ain't got no business doing in the first place. But why was she afraid to talk about it? Why are we scared to talk about stuff like that? So I'm going to talk about something that I don't mind disclosing. Fetishes. Do you have a fetish? Are you afraid to communicate about your fetish? Hey, comment. If you can't comment on YouTube, then something's going on with your settings. You need to set it. Check your settings and go ahead and comment. Listen, I'll share. I have some fetishes, one or two, that I'll share with. For instance, I have a back fetish. I can't describe why that is, but particularly with black men. I'm not discriminating against anybody else in their race. It's just, that's what I'm attracted to. But you can be thick, thin, fat, skinny, it doesn't matter. For some reason, it's this back thing for me. When I hug a man, especially a black man, they have a canal at the small of their back where you could just test it out and put some water and see if it's sitting there. It's like a canal. And so years ago, I wrote this song. It's called The You and You. But I had to include that on my new single coming in the summer. It's called The View. And I'm talking about a man's physique. Something about that, and some people who know me, who are close to me, who are guys, when I hug them, one of them just came up and was like, stop, quit it, because they already know what time it is, because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the back. So I'm going to give you a little clip of what I mean. It looks very sexual, but it really isn't. Like, you can see what I mean, okay? Because he got clothes on, but I'm not going to disclose who it is. But I'll just rub on everybody's back. Listen, it's a fetish with me. Also, okay, should I say this? I like a man that likes feet. Is there something wrong with that? Because my mama raised me to always keep my feet tight. And it was my college sweetheart, whose name I won't disclose, who knows who it is, who watches my shows, who kind of introduced me to that whole thing. He had a thing with toenail polish or fingernail polish and loved the scent of it. And so right before he would come over, I would paint my toes real quick, because he would come in and be like, I smell fresh toenail. Y'all, we all are sexual beings. okay? And part of the issue and the problem in today's society is we don't know how to be happy and pleased with someone else. We want to not talk to each other, be mad at each other all the dang on time. Don't nobody have time for that. Life is too short not to have a damn orgasm, okay? And when you hit your 40s, let me just tell you, women, we in our peak. We are at our peak at 40s. And then if you like me and you single and you try to abstain, yes I do. I get many suitors, okay, and I appreciate y'all so much. But I'm looking for more than just a sex buddy. And I'm looking to invest in something. And if I afford you the opportunity to see the left lip of my labia and I don't get an orgasm, that won't be a good thing, okay? That might be a murder case. Something like that. Because once you hit a certain age, y'all, listen, we don't have time to waste time. We're impatient. We're impatient. And we want to make sure you know how to pleasure us. The worst thing in the world to do would be sitting looking at somebody after sex is done and they over there happy and they satisfied and they pleased and I'm not. And I got to go home and use something so I can get, no, she don't do that no more. I've done my bid. I've done my time. So I'm going to get back on point because I have a tendency to talk about that a little just too much because I'm in recovery, okay? So, foot fetish. You know, if you like that, that's your thing. What's your fetish? What is yours? If you're in a relationship, okay, and say you've been married a long time or whatever, and then you get into the routine of the same positions, or you're bored, or you're mad. When you get mad at each other, right? I've done this too, because I've been married. And y'all mad at each other, y'all go to bed angry. Who does? Why? Why are you wasting time? This is the person that you took a vow to be with for the rest of your life. So there had to be some qualities in her or in him that made you want this person to be your wife or made this person want to be your husband, right? So to me, once you're married, that's when you can be just freak with your man. You can be freak with your wife. That's when you're supposed to be just all out. That's when you're supposed to have a pole in your bedroom. You're supposed to be just turned up. That's your man. Your body is his is yours, man. Just put on 12 play. I'm sorry y'all got problems with R. Kelly. I have a problem with R. Kelly too, okay? But 12 play I don't have a problem with because he ain't talking about nobody that seems like they underage. You know, I'm just saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He was genius. He's a phenomenal songwriter, even though he may have some, you know, some urges and issues that are not necessarily the norm, okay, that are criminal. Okay, we'll get off that. 12 play, In the Mood, Johnny Gill, my, them three right there. If you married, y'all need to have a pole in y'all bedroom and be turned up for each other. Your man should come home and not know who's on the other side of that door. Like Dwelle said, I'm cheating on my girl with my girl. That's just, maybe I'm in my glass house because with the people I was with, married to, whatever. I wanted to, but they was just, they weren't compatible to me. So back on point, y'all fall out, y'all get mad. He's sleeping on his side of the bed, you sleeping on your side of the bed, and y'all ain't talking and y'all rocking around the house mad at each other. Y'all need to have sex and fucking make it up. Just somebody just break the ice, say, babe, let's not go to bed, man. Let's just have sex and make it up. Just make up, spoon, hug each other, hold, pray with each other, then do the butt naked nasty. It's ordained because you married. The problem I always have is when you're not married. Technically, it's fornication. It's adultery. It's stuff you're not supposed to be doing, but, you know, we part flesh, we part spirit, and God knows our hearts and all our parts. You know, he does. We was born in sin because I told y'all what Adam and Eve stupid asses did. But I'm just saying, what we need to do, people, is focus on the positive in life. It's a lot going on right now in the world. It's a lot going on right now, okay? So life is just so incredibly short to be mad at each other, to not be talking to each other, to be walking around the house just miserable. And it's just too short not to have an orgasm, okay? I want to know what it, before I die, don't let Corona hit my ass because I'm going to have about 8, 9 orgasms. I want to know what it feels like to have about 8, 9 orgasms, okay? But first, I got to have somebody in my life that I want to sleep with, let alone want to build with. It's not just about having sex with them. Listen, go check out my music because it will put you in the mood. I write it for you. Everything that I have written about in my music has been about what I want, what I've not had, what I've been malnourished in. So know that I'm not thinking about one particular person when I write it. I'm trying to help y'all out. And I'm trying to help me out eventually. Because my man need to be delicious.
The rise of my thighs, the groove of your move, the curve of my hips, design of your lips. Is it the chill of my quiver, the touch as you shiver, the muscle you flex, or the sweat from my sex? You are so delicious, delicious to me. You make me wanna see what this thing can really be. Cause I'm digging your flow when you come, when you go, delicious.
I need to look at him and he need to look at me and say, is it the rise of my thighs and groove of my move? Y'all better go download my music and check it out. Anyway, this is episode 14 and my final for the first season. If you've not seen the other episodes, I want you to go to YouTube. I want you to go Harmony DeVoe Official, and I want you to start from the beginning, as we've talked about colorism and why Black people hate on each other. We've talked about the friend zone from two males. We've talked about men faking orgasms with and without condoms. We've talked about the single life, definitions of what it really means to be single between men and women. We've talked about so many topics. The death penalty. Take a life, save a life. Go check out these episodes. Give me your feedback. Comment. Tell me what you think. Go on Roku. I'm now on Roku, guys. I'm on Amazon Fire. Shout out to my boy Bradford that put me on. Guys, take your time. Live your best life. Go check out the Friend Zone. Go order your shirt, The Friend Zone, from men and women. Go check out the music, guys. I appreciate your support on Grown Woman Talk. Give me your feedback. Some of y'all not gonna like what I'm talking about. Guess what? She don't give a damn. I don't care. You know why? Because I am grown. And ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Okay? I'm a grown woman. Well, if I was married, my husband might kindly tell me what to do. And I might submit because we need to. But it's a time and a place for everything. So I get shade. That's okay. You know what? It's good energy. Good energy. The good and the bad energy gives you opportunity to shine more, gives you the strength to shine more. So I thank all of you who do support me on this journey, musical journey, as well as Harmony DeVoe Official. I love you. Tune in. I will see you next season. Take care of yourself, okay? I will say God bless, and I'm talking about sex, but just pray for me. Okay? Bye.